What's up, guys? Snooty Minotaur here, and yes, it is time for my yearly tradition. As you all know, Fortnitemares is just about to start very soon, and why not talk about Fortnite cosmetics that you should definitely consider picking up this year? I've done this 2 years in a row, and people really like these videos, so I'm bringing it back for a third year. Keep in mind, any of the cosmetics which are mentioned in here may not return this year. I have to just say that right now, because last year I mentioned a lot of cosmetics that didn't actually return, so sorry in advance if that happens. But without further ado, we're gonna hop right into this video. But beforehand, if you do want to support me this month, consider using my support code within the Fortnite item shop. That's Mino5, that's MINO5, hashtag ad if you're going to pick up any Halloween cosmetics this year.
Let's do this.
So without further ado, let's hop right into it with the very first cosmetics, and this is going to be the Day of the Dead skins, and that is Rosa, Dante, and Salvador. Now I'll start off with the originals, so Rosa and Dante. Now these two skins, I'm pretty sure, are some of the first ever reactive skins in the entire game. If not, I'm pretty sure these were the first ones. Let me know down below in the comment section if that's the case here. These are just fantastic skins. They still hold up to this very day. For some odd reason, Dante has not been in the shop for over 1,400 days. He has a Lego, so he can return. For the love of God, just bring him back, please, Epic. There's no reason for him not to return. Then we have Salvador. This is another Day of the Dead skin. This is another fire skin here. The reactivity is really cool. The actual skin design is absolutely fantastic. This is a really good skin. I would recommend at least one of the 3 skins which I mentioned here, because these are all fantastic skins in my opinion, and they are just criminally underrated. I never see them, and it's really sad. Now it's time to talk about some Halloween emotes. Now, I actually was going to mention a few of them in this video here, but they actually did return to the item shop recently, which is fantastic. So I'm going to mention a few others as of this video recording, which have not returned to the item shop as of yet, which I would definitely recommend people buying. The first one is Monster Mash. This is the first ever Icon series cosmetic that actually was part of a holiday, I'm pretty sure, which is pretty surprising. I'm sad we didn't really see any more, but technically there was one that came before this, which is another big recommendation, which should have just been an Icon series emote, and that is the I Ain't Afraid emote. This was part of the Ghostbusters collaboration, which I have no clue if this is going to return or not, but if it does, the emote is definitely the best part of the entire set, and also maybe the gear bundle. I'll just throw that right here as well, I guess. And then Pump It Up. This is a classic emote from Chapter 2 Season 1. Very awesome emote in my opinion. I love this dance, love the beat to it, and it's just a very unique emote for what it is. And I know people are going to ask about it. What about Zombie Shambles? I know that people are going to ask about it, and I have to say this here, the only reason why I would recommend this, that is if it does return this year, is if you cannot get zombified. That's the only reason. Other than that, this is probably one of the weakest cosmetics from Halloween in my opinion, and I own this emote. So there you go. Next up, you knew I had to talk about these two here, Skull Trooper and Ghoul Trooper. These two classic Halloween skins from 2017. You all knew they had to be on this video here. I actually kind of was reconsidering not putting them on here, considering that Epic has been releasing like Skull Trooper, for example, for like a long time this year. Like throughout the entire year, he's been coming to the item shop. And at one point, he came back twice, but I can't deny the fact that these two skins are just very good. They're very much worth getting in my opinion. Obviously with more or less Skull Trooper, but I know Ghoul Trooper has a lot of people liking it more or less in terms of the comp community. I do kind of wish that she had more stuff to her, kind of like with Skull Trooper, but I know a lot of people would want to see her in this video, so here she is for those who really want to get her. They are good recommendations. I would definitely say that Skull Trooper is the better skin out of the two in my opinion. Next up, you knew he was going to be in this video. You knew this man was going to be in this video because he is in the thumbnail, Michael Myers. This was a huge shock. Nobody saw this coming, and they did him justice in Fortnite. Like, this is one of the best Halloween skins, if not one of the best holiday skins of all time. I'm dead serious with you. Or if not, this could be one of the best collab skins in the entire game. Like, the set is perfect. I just recommend the whole bundle. Like, I'm not even going to try to go into details as of why, because this is one of the best sets from Fortnitemares we've ever received. But if you can't afford anything from this set, the cheapest thing is the emote, and the emote's amazing. I'll just say that right now. Next up, Bonamin. You knew he was also going to make this video here. This is my personal favorite Halloween skin in the game, so it is a little bit biased for me to put him in here, but this is pretty much my main skin in terms of Halloween. I love this skin so much. It's another one of those skins that doesn't really get a lot of appreciation, which is really sad considering that this guy has an amazing design. We don't really have like actual skeleton skins in the game, and this is a fantastic fantastic one in my opinion. Also, not to mention, he also has my main back bling, the end game. Like, this is a phenomenal back bling. It's the best back bling in the entire game. So if you see a skin in game running this back bling, that's a good chance it's me, by the way. All right, now we got to go back to the collaborations here because this is another huge one here. Jack Skellington. This is a Nightmare Before Christmas collaboration that actually came out the day before Michael Myers dropped, believe it or not. And this is a fantastic skin. Another one of these skins that was just a huge bombshell from last year that nobody saw coming, because nobody would ever think we'd be seeing Disney characters in Fortnite. Well, I mean, look at nowadays to where we have the Incredibles in the game. This is a fantastic skin. It's really affordable at 1,500 V-Bucks. I would definitely say it's very much worth it. Zero is a phenomenal back bling. Love how they gave the Santa Jack style to him as well, which is a really cool touch from the movie. And there's another recommendation which I would definitely recommend from this set, and that is his emote. It's literally the song This Is Halloween with the bathtub from the movie. I mean, come on, this is a really goddamn good emote. If you cannot get the skin, get the emote. It is so worth it in my opinion. But if you can get more than just one thing from the set, the skin and the emote are my biggest recommendations. Or just get the bundle if you really want to get everything. Next up is the Final Reckoning pack. This is a pack that was released in Chapter 2 Season 1, and this comes with 3 skins and 3 back blings. And this pack is actually very affordable at $15, and you get 3 original skins, which are actually really cool in my opinion. I would definitely say the best one out of the 3 here, and what makes this pack so worth it in my opinion is Willow. I'm using her for the thumbnail within this video, and she's just a really good Halloween skin. Is one of the creepiest skins in the entire game. The designs that we have in here, besides maybe one of the skins here, I think maybe Blacklight in my opinion is probably the weakest out of the 3, are just really clean. And it's an original cosmetic set, and it's one that I would definitely recommend. It's very affordable, and you get 3 pretty good skins in my opinion. But if you're looking for like a reskin of a very popular skin, look no further than the Graveyard Drift Quest pack. This is a really strong pack in my opinion. A really sick looking drift skin is in this pack here, and is still one of the best Halloween skins in my opinion that we've ever received, especially from a pack, by the way. This is a really strong skin that I think still holds up to this very day, and is also very affordable as well. And plus you get V-Bucks back on top of that, so this is definitely worth picking up if you don't have the original drift skin or any drift skins in general. This is a really good one, as it does have edit styles that correspond with the original drift skin. And on top of that, it does come with some really cool cosmetics like a glider, a pickaxe, and also a really cool back bling. And on top of that, you get V-Bucks, which is really cool, for only $16. Now, you guys knew I had to mention another collaboration in this video here. Ladies and gentlemen, Ash Williams. He was released in Chapter 3 Season 4, being one of the first few horror collaborations that was a really big deal back in the day. Like, I really like the Evil Dead franchise, and if you're a huge fan of horror, this is definitely a character that's very iconic to horror. And they did him really well in Fortnite. I think he's definitely worth picking up, even though the only way you can pretty much get him is by buying the bundle, which is definitely worth it, by the way. And I'm very excited to see on what other horror icons are we going to see in Fortnite after Saw and Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I'm very curious to see on who and what we're going to get in the future. But ladies and gentlemen, that is it for today's video. I really hope you all enjoyed. If you did happen to enjoy this video, consider subscribing to the channel. Don't forget to check out my Twitter, AKMax account. And also don't forget to use my support credit code on the Fortnite item shop. That's Minno5, that's MINO5, #ad. Thank you all so much for watching. I love every single one of you. Remember everyone, it's always good to take chances.